Damn. Oh, he is hacking. What the fuck? Wait, he is hacking.
Why? How do you know?
Look at his screen. Look when he shoots. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, and he's speed hacking. You saw his
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god. What the fuck?
Why is he
Bro,
shooting
no
like that?
way.
That's so weird.
Dude, this
Why
is
is he? Oh my
insane.
god.
No, no.
So funny.
That's so weird that he knows me. If you've played Left 4 Dead 2, you know that there's cheaters. It's kind of just something you got to deal with when you play Left 4 Dead. I want to go over the goats of cheating, some of the clowns that you encounter when you play Left 4 Dead, and one of my favorites that I pulled up here was EU. This guy named EU, Military Miku, made a great video. Highly recommend you check it out. Of basically this guy using no spread on top of his weapons. Now, if you don't know, Left 4 Dead 2, all the weapons have spread where when you shoot your weapon, the bullet, won't go to the center of your screen. And you can reduce this by crouching or standing still. But clearly, this guy has some kind of hacking software that makes all his bullets go dead center to, his crosshair, which this cannot be affected by add-ons because add-ons are all visual stuff. Like, it doesn't matter if he has an anime mod on, it's not going to change how his weapon acts in the game. And the reason I'm bringing this up, because not only is he shows a lot of damning proof that this guy's cheating, but the guy in question actually ends up responding, and it's kind of like an extremely funny response, and I really wanted to go over it. So we got Mr. Emotional User here, Mr. EU, saying, "Well, honestly, without lying, I understand your doubts, but I'm sorry to tell you that I didn't use that crap myself. A few days ago, I cleaned up my mods on my sub because I hadn't done it in ages, even before the V-Wave. V-Wave? I think he's talking about V. I don't really know. Anyway, before cleaning up everything, I saved the 435 mods as proof, which I keep in my folders. Although, unfortunately, there's nothing to prove I didn't delete something just before I agree. This video made me wonder if there is some kind of crap like this floating around. I just turned on my PC to check all 435 mods one by one, and this might sound like bullshit, but I can assure you that there isn't a single mod with a no spread name or objective. There are stupid mods like ridiculously overpowered sound mods, motion blur removal for the hunter, melee motion blur removal, melee crosshair removal, tons of skins, weapon animations, basically the usual crap you see on 75% of the Left 4 Dead 2 YouTubers channels these days, which is already ridiculous, but nothing changes the behavior in the gameplay. One detail that might be important, but not for all the clips, I admit I regularly strafe when I shoot, a habit from the tactical FPS games. For example, 0130 in the video, this increases accuracy and reduces the circle of randomized bullets, but you probably already know that. Okay, wait, I gotta stop for a second because this is like so bullshit. Like, what game? I mean, I might not be knowledgeable on other games, but definitely not in Left 4 Dead does strafing help at all, reducing the amount your recoil is or how much spread is on the weapon. Like, maybe shift walking at most, but like, you're either moving or you're not moving in Left 4 Dead. The only thing I can imagine where strafing would help is tap strafing in CS:GO, but that's not in Left 4 Dead. Not only that, but the clip that he shows, he's not even strafing, he's just walking backwards. Okay, so I had to say that. Yeah. I also checked some older videos, especially with those mods, which I found this part interesting. And he brings up a completely different YouTube video and says, each shot doesn't hit the crosshair, but misses it. I pause after each shot when I saw the bullet impact. We'll go over that later. Okay. Again, I understand the doubt. You yourself You're so rekindled it with these parts of the video. I spent over an hour analyzing the old mods and clips you posted, which I can tell you for sure that is among all the mods, nothing corresponds to no spread mod or any improvement accuracy in shooting. As we already gone over, no mod would ever change the property of your weapon unless you're in a local game or you're just straight up cheating. However, I don't rule out any however, I don't rule out any possibility that modifications might have been made to the mod, not specifically designed for that purpose, like skins or animation, since there are many of those. However, if that's the case, I'd only find out about it now, and I'll be the first to be surprised. In short, it's possible, but I can't tell you anymore. Dude, if somebody made a YouTube video accusing me of hacking and had clips with it, I would not respond It's possible, but I can't tell you more. What kind of defense is that? Nobody who is innocent of cheating would be like, I don't know, like it's possible that I could be cheating, but like I don't know, like it might happen. I might be cheating, bro. Like I was curious too. Where did he say that? Well, I understand the doubt. Like I was also curious, but like with this video, like I might be cheating. Who knows? Like honestly, this makes you look more guilty than any of the clips Military Miku could have shown of you. Also, let's get back to this part where he brings up a completely different video that's not even included in the exposed piece and says that how like this proves that he's not cheating because his bullets aren't even going to the center of the screen. Now, I hope I don't have to explain why pulling up a completely different clip to prove that you aren't cheating after they gave other clips of you cheating is like such a horrible defense. Like, oh yeah, like those clips are sus, but look at this random ass clip where I'm not cheating and all my bullets are like flying all over the place. Like, what a great defense, bro. So later on, after his crazy defense of I might be cheating, I don't know. Obviously, Military Miko was calling him a clown, and then he realized, wait, no spread can only be injected by third-party softwares and not through the workshop. Yes. And then he's like, definitely no from me. And then he says, it's simply my word against your word. And then Military Miku brings up the fact that he literally has a video of proof of him using it. And then we got more. We got Bloodsport coming in to call him a clown, and even Dragon Ball coming in to call him a clown as well. And then he says, like, funny thing is, you looks like ordinary players accusing some good players of cheating in casual game while believing you're right, except you have thousands more hours compared to them. Basically saying that he's good and we're all just mid, and we just call him cheating and believe what we want to believe, and then has like some kind of backhanded compliment. And then he's like, obviously you cheated, bro. And like, there's no point in trying to defend yourself. What's crazy, he's not even the only one, bro. We got people out here writing essays about the most craziest shit ever about how this guy's not cheating. And if you watch any of the clips, you can see that he's cheating. So I don't know if this is like an alt account or just like a diehard fan of like the slop content he makes, but this is insane. So if EU's the Stephen Curry of cheating, Jerydash is the Kobe Bryant of cheating. Yeah, hold up, hold up. Is this writing fire? Hold up. Jerydash was a professional Left 4 Dead 2 player who played for Fear Factory in tournaments until he was caught cheating and banned from all ranked sites. And basically, he made a video coming out and stating why he got banned initially, took that video down, and then a couple months ago brought this video up, which is pretty well edited in my opinion. Basically, in this video, he comes clean and says, yeah, I was cheating, I got banned for it, and states the reason why he cheated and downloaded an anti-cheat was to, one, show his stream what cheating looked like, which is how we got this clip of him 1v1ing his friend in their own private server, as well as he wanted to make a better anti-cheat for Left 4 Dead. However, what he ended up doing was he ended up using these cheats in a 1v1 against Zaiko without telling anybody and basically lied about it. He tried to defend this clip by saying he got lucky or it was like skill or whatever, even though this clip is absolutely insane. To try and defend that clip as if you weren't cheating is nuts. But he claims that was the clip that got him banned. He got banned from Sir Please Center and all that and really regrets it and apologizes and says he'll never do it again. And at the end, basically asks if he should come back to making Left 4 Dead 2 videos again. Now, if Jerydash was serious about coming back to Left 4 Dead 2, I honestly think this is the best way to go about it. You got caught cheating, so he made a video basically coming clean, accepted that he got cheating, apologized, and said he'll never do it again. I think that if you want to come back to a community that you've wronged, this is the best way to do it. However, I kind of have some problems with this video. First off, he only brings up the Zaiko 1v1 clip and claims that was the only clip, or that's the clip that got him banned, when in his original video that he took down, he showed 3 different clips that people used to justify banning him on all the sites. One of them, of course, was this 1v1 clip where he clipped Zaiko through the wall, which is nuts. The second clip is him bhop scripting in a public game caught by Dragon Ball, which if you don't know, Dragon Ball is a admin for one of the rank servers, so he's pretty trustworthy. And a third clip that I could not find was him cheating on an alt account, which he claimed that he only started cheating because the enemy team started cheating. If you're making a video claiming that you're coming clean and you're laying everything out on the table to apologize for what you did, you can't leave 2 out of the 3 evidences that people use to justify banning you out of the video, right? If you were really coming clean, you kind of have to address all of the clips that people have of you cheating, or it just comes out as you downplaying the situation. And the fact that he didn't even bring it up kind of like shows that he's like downplaying the reason why he got banned, which is, in my opinion, kind of a little bit scummy, like almost like you're trying to persuade perception towards you. And if this isn't you, like say this is just some dude using your name, or if the other clip of you cheating on an alt account isn't you, even though you admitted to it in the first video, you kind of have to bring it up. You can't just leave these clips out because it just makes you look more suspicious. But I don't know. What do y'all think? You think Jerydash deserves a second chance at redemption? If you scroll through his comments, a lot of people actually do want him to come back, which is kind of surprising. I guess Jerydash does have like a lot of fans, and I wouldn't be opposed to him making, tutorial videos. I'd be okay with that, but I just don't think he should return to competitive. In my humble opinion. He got caught cheating once. And trust is really hard to get back once you break it. Now the last 2 people we talked about is nothing against the man, the myth, the goat of hacking and slandering, Lin.
You got exactly what you want. I got exactly what I wanted. I was inspired not to cut. Like you told me that you want to see.
He's about to break! He's about to break! His real voice!
I've always struggled